Hey there guys and welcome to the 7-day series for Sheltered. So, you know what we should do actually if we have the means, and we really do. Okay, so what we should do is we should create this camping bag thing. Get some sleep with both of these guys. That is not something we need to do. Fix that. Fix that. Do we need to fix it? Yeah, fix that. Fix that. Definitely fix that. Silver. No, we want Mad Dog to fix that. And fix that. No point in adding fuel quite yet. It is raining though, which is nice. You definitely want a drink. And some food. You also eat some food. Go to the loo. And you... yeah, come up here too. So you can use the toilet. And there we go. You guys are good to go out on expedition. So Kath and nope. Arthur. And where do we want to take? Let's take them on a long one. Okay, so they came here quite a while ago. Going up there wouldn't be that worth it. Going down here would take a lot out of us for now. Again, going down here. So let's go to here. To here, to here, to here, to here, to here, to here, to here. Confirm. Okay, so let's take this and this and this and then oh sorry, and this. We should maybe have made the next aids in discovery of locations. No, let's take the lockpick set to find more stuff. We also want this, and we want this. Okay, go. And go. So off they go. So, let's talk about the game a little bit. And then we'll just kind of finish off. We'll talk about the game and finish off the episode, you know, when it's kind of got to that time. We'll probably have them do an entire run through and then go from there. So, the game's pretty good, right? It's a little bit sit-abouty at certain points, but the ability to speed up means that that's fine. It does also kind of shorten a series, you know, but in the sense of, you know, you can speed it up when nothing really is going on. So it doesn't really affect, you know, it'd almost be like doing a jump cut. Except for it's a little bit slower than a jump cut, I guess. But it'd be similar to doing a jump cut, you know, in a video, whereby you can just go like, okay, so this is, nothing's happening here, I'll just, you know, quickly get through that bit and get on to the next bit where something happens. So, you know, like, reducing, from the terms of, you know, kind of me making videos of this, reducing the length of time like this, it's not a terrible thing. Playing it as a game as well, there's enough of a game here that speeding up portions of it, especially if nothing's happening, you know, it's better than just sitting about while nothing's happening, kind of thing, you know? So, I like that. We'll just take all of these. As a game, sneak away. As a game, it's pretty darn solid. It is, if you like this type of thing, the kind of like survival sim strategy management style game, it's really very fun. It is a solid game, and they're updating it again soon. Holy crap, that's 2 pistols. Alright. Can we just take all of this? Yeah, we can. Yeah, as I said, like, it is solid. I have no real problems with it in any way. And, that's a lot of walking. That may take most of the episode, actually. Maybe all of the episode. Fill it up. So let's take some seeds. So let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. And then we can take the seeds, take the battery. Got a lot of those, so we won't take them. Yeah, there we are. Yeah, it's pretty darn solid, to be honest. And it's, you know, there's replayability in it as well. I mean, once you've... It's a little bit like This War of Mine. To a certain extent. In that once you've figured the game out, it does become less difficult. But with that said, at the same time, you know, there is still difficulty there, because you have a lot of... We're gonna have to take most of these, I think. So get rid of that, get rid of that. We're not using them. Get rid of that, 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 that. We'll just right click like that. Take the fuse. We've got 2 spots, so I guess we'll take that and that. There we go. Keep going. So yeah, there's a certain amount of, you know, once you've figured out what you need to begin with and all those kind of things, like it is a little bit easier. But at the same time, like, you will still run into guys who can fuck you up, you know, these kind of things. So at the same time, it's mostly fine. So we need switches, lenses, rubber, wood. Switches, lenses, rubber, wood. So yeah, you know, you may find it easy at times. Switches, lenses, rubber, wood. Okay, I'm gonna end up taking rubber wood with me. I just bloody know it. Duct tape's probably quite useful. Is there anything else here that's just like meh? Soap, a little bit, maybe. But, we don't have any books, really? Guess we don't have a bookshelf. But yeah, let's switch that out for that. We could take some food. We could take some food. Some more food. Instead of the... Maybe even instead of the cement. Yeah, okay, I convinced myself. And it's a good thing, because otherwise I would have missed out on that cement, which would have been a bad thing. So yeah, it's a solid game. It's replayable. It can be easy, but you can kind of take different scenarios to make things a bit more difficult. So yes, a little bit easy once you figured things out, but at the same time, not really. Any luck with finding those pipes? Can we refuse promise? We can't give them to him, so I guess we'll promise them to him. Small pharmacy? Yeah, investigate it. Man, he comes around quite often, doesn't he? A little bit needy. Fix. Do these need fixing? These do not need fixing currently. What's up? Small pharmacy. Yep. So these, there's quite a few of these already. We do have some relaxants. I don't think we need relaxants. We may later, but again, we're going with the needs currently we really have, as opposed to the needs we might need in the future. I'm gonna stick with that for now. Another fucking gun? Are you kidding me? Jeez. Some leather would be good. Aside from that, oh no, some rubber is rubber wood, so we do actually need that. Okay, so I want petrol. Let's screw the soap. Take the rubber. A pistol bullet would be good. Screw the battery. I kind of like the battery. Screw the fuse. We've got quite a lot of fuses. Screw the nylon. Leather we've got a lot of. And we can get more, so yeah, screw it. That's for now. Again, we may need it later, and I'll be pissed off that we didn't get it, that I didn't take it. But for right now, I'm okay with it. Sorry, I'm still going through, like, my thought process and all that. Oh, hello. Very nice. I'm still going through, like, my thought process and all these things. Of, like, why I'm taking everything, and it's getting in the way of me talking about the game, and whether I think it's worthwhile, and etc. So, I'll try and, fix that. Fuck the bucket, take the plastic. So yeah, it's a good game. It's solid. Like, are there issues with it? They could have made a different game, right? So they could have made it like XCOM 2. For example, just to bring out an example, you know, they could have made it in that kind of style, and that may have been interesting. You know, they could have made it in a more This War of Mine style, except for kept it a bit more kind of like, you know, they could have done a mix of that, which I think would have been interesting. But when all that is said and done, like, yeah, some of that stuff sounds interesting. It doesn't mean it would be better or it would be good. Whereas what they've made here is solid, and the fact that they're doing another update to it, you know, a while after it's been released, is really nice. You know, like, adding a bit more to the game will bring me back to the game, and, you know, even before it's updated, you know, coming back to the game and just being like, wow, this is a fun game. I do enjoy this game, you know, is the indication of a fairly strong game, in my opinion. So, yeah. I guess we'll keep this battery. Do I recommend it? This is something that I say in a lot of my 7-day series. It never really changes being true. Do I recommend it? I mean, you know, I don't like recommending games. What I like may not be what you like, you know? I think it's better to say what like my findings, my opinions, sure, but when people are like, well, you know, what would you give it out of 10? I'm like, well, you know, what does that mean to you? You know, it's my scoring system for a start, you know. If I say it's a 8 out of 10, all that tells you is that I like it 8 out of 10. If I say, like, I really like this, but I don't like this, at least you have some indication of, you know, indication of how the game plays, which means, like, I can say, the game does this, and I don't really like it that much. But you may be like, well, he may not like it, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to enjoy it, because somebody at this meeting, yeah, get involved. And this is, you know, me rambling on a little bit onto, hey buddy, don't walk on by. Trading stuff I don't need. This is me rambling on to, like, what I don't like about reviews, and very, very more specifically, kind of number scoring reviews I always dislike. And for the most part, I won't watch a review if someone's like, this is the score I give to this game, because I'm just like, ugh. Yuck. Okay, so we can take that battery. We do need transistors. I do remember that. Could get rid of the seat. Wait, we don't have very many of either of those. Is there anything we have a lot of here that we can particularly get rid of? The duct tape. Yeah, okay, get rid of the duct tape for the transistor. I'd like space for these, but I also want food, because we don't have a mass of food. I definitely like both of... Okay, so everything else here I do really want. I'd like another lens, but we've made the binoculars now. It's not as important. The circuit board would be really nice. The mask, the gas masks obviously would be really nice. But no, let's keep going on there. So yeah, people will be put off by the look of it. You know, you may look at it and you think like, well, it doesn't look very nice, really. You know, like it seems like a fun game, but the kind of graphics, the thing of it, like, I think most people have gotten over that issue nowadays. You know, like, I don't see people cross paths, and it has to be dealt with, so we may as well go in and you know, manually deal with it. So yeah, you know, there's a lot of not like a choice. Partners don't know what they're like. Turn out to be shit every time. It's very, very rarely you meet someone who wants to join you who's actually decent and worth letting join you. So yeah, you know, it's not the best game. You know, there are other games that I can point to, like RimWorld. I'd say, you know, they're not the same game, but in terms of enjoyment, replayability, you know, just generally idea and all these things, like, and execution, I'd say RimWorld's probably a better game, but that doesn't really take anything away from this game, you know? It's more about personal preference and all these kind of things. At the end of the day, I can play RimWorld more, but I still really like this game. You know, I can play this a crap ton as well. So, so yeah, is there anything really about it that I wish was different? Honestly, there are a few little things where I kind of call bullshit. You know, sometimes you just get stuck waiting for one specific item, like I was waiting for that rope, and it doesn't exactly kill the game, but it can really frustrate you and make you be like, well, this is just annoying at this point, you know. You're just in a holding pattern. I should have sneaked away. I shouldn't have. Oh, no, I should have gone in. Because there's the medium house. Really hope he doesn't have a gun. Trade. The dialogue as well is actually kind of annoying. Because it's like, hey, do you want to check out my supplies? And then he's like, maybe I want to check out your supplies. And he doesn't. Because he doesn't try and check on your supplies. So you're just left sitting there like, well, that's weird, right? We'll find him. Jesus, he's just not letting this pipe thing go, is he? So yeah, you know, like stuff like that, and the things like having to fill this, I always forget. That's a bit more on me, and you can upgrade it so that you can put more fuel in there. So I wouldn't really count that one too hard, because yeah, it is also partially my fault for being crap, I guess. But there is one thing that really aggravates me, is when the water is full, it still gets contaminated slowly, and that's really frustrating. I don't understand why the water would still get contaminated if it's full. You know, if it's not taking in new water, I'd feel like it shouldn't get contaminated. So that does annoy me. It's not game breaking or anything. It's just aggravating, really. Yeah. So yeah, that's gonna be my basic roundup for the game. You know, there's not that much to talk on. Quite often, games which Team 17 publish are really interesting indie games. I will say that. And this one was published by it was made by someone else, but it was published by Team 17. And I kind of like what they're doing with the with the indie scene, you know, like publishing these games, because I don't know the industry facts and details of all that crap. But what I do know is it's introduced me to quite a few games I've really enjoyed. Those are dead cows. Confirm. Trade. No. But we still get to do that. So yeah, there's my roundup of the game for the last episode of the 7-day series. So just keep in mind, like, if you're really enjoying this series and you're wanting to see this carry on, I am going to do a series on this when they... Hello, Shotgun Shell. Sorry, that's... Hello, Shotgun. Interesting. Do I have any of these things here? I should take the shotgun if I can. Can I figure out a way to take the shotgun that doesn't get rid of anything I particularly really want? No. Am I gonna leave a shotgun here? Don't be stupid. Take the shotgun, get rid of the pistol. Don't be an idiot. Even if we don't take that one piece of ammo, that makes sense. Okay, yeah. I was being dumb there. And that's 100% on me. So, to round up, Sheepdog's being dumb. That's 100% on Sheepdog. Yeah, definitely have this guy go and fix stuff. Yep, take that, and then fix, and then fix. Anyway, that's my entire thing. So from here on, just you know, probably 5 or so minutes of gameplay, and then we'll round things up. Well, you know, what's it called? I'm babbling like a moron at this point. It's been quite a long day. We need more wood. Yes, wood, switch, lens, rubber. Wood, switch, lens, rubber. Did I have a switch there that I didn't take? Wood, switch, lens, rubber. Yeah, we'll approach. Wood switch, rubber lens. Trade. No. Nope, nope. Doesn't improve my stats, but what are you gonna do? And I was right, this did last for basically the entire episode. Oh, yep. Wood, switch, lens... Oh, wood. Switch, lens... What is that? Garlic? Used in creating homemade antibiotics. But for right now, not really that interested. You'll probably go... Well, just go sleep now. May as well. Okay, there we go. Medium house. Let's have a look at the map and see how they're doing. They're here, so they'll probably go to that farm and that's it. And then they'll be back. Well, let's just end the episode when they get back. You know, I'll have a little roundup type thing, maybe. Wood switch. Okay, so I think I passed up a switch or two. You know what? Screw it. Let's just stay with it. None of these things maybe the food I'd take, but because we've only got 7. But honestly, like as time goes on, we're gonna be able to basically go like, screw everything except for food, and then just dump everything else and just do a complete food run. You can also grow stuff later, I think, and yeah, he's shit. Who knows what else they're gonna add later, you know? So. Water is fine. You know what we should look at? Do we have another tier of butt? No, we don't. Alright. Again, I should build that, which is not, it's a good stove. Capable of increasing effectiveness on rations on hunger by a moderate amount. And then you can see in tier 4 we have the comfy bunk bed. We can put 2 of those down. We've got the large rucksack, 12 extra slots, which means 24 total slots. Bulletproof vest, solar panel, which reduces the fuel. Efficient toilet, efficient shower, large pantry, large water butt. Large crates. Yeah, look at all this crap. Fucking rifle sentry trap. Advanced warning. Yeah, there's a whole load of crap we can build there. Hey, James. Are you... Dude, if you come again... I mean, like, it's going to be the end of the episode very soon, but... Getting that perception up is strong, because we're finding more crap all the time. I don't have room for all this stuff. Shit. Get rid of those books. Take the shotgun. Get rid of... Let's have a look and see what we've got that we can lose, that we don't need, that we don't particularly want. Got 6 switches. 6, not sick. Crap. Crappity crap. Maybe the sand for now. I should have thought about this. Okay, so let's have a look. Do we need those medicals? And the problem is we can't build another thing. Like, we can't kind of... It's screwed. So maybe... We're always finding soap. Okay, so let's have a think. We've got a lot of leather, right? So we can get rid of those satchels. Take that, take that. Do we want the battery or the seeds? Not massive. I would like the battery. So we could get rid of the these bags too, the carrier bags. Yeah, screw it. Get rid of the carrier bags. Take the batteries. Confirm that. There we go. You need a sleep and a shower. So actually come up here. But still come up here. But still come up here. There we go. Okay, so you guys clean shelter. Alright, there we go. And everyone's back. So let's just have a look. So we still need 2 switches, quite a lot of lenses, 1 more piece of wood. So obviously we're not going to be able to do that. What we are going to be able to do is, for example, make this medium crate, which will let us store 30 more things. There's no reason not to do that. Hey, kitty. Even though we need wood, we can find wood easier than some of the other things. You know, we may be waiting, for example, for lenses for frickin' ever, you know? So... But anyway, yeah, I think that's going to do it for this episode. And for this playthrough. The next one will start again. We'll start anew. Because I don't know how much they're adding in. You know, I don't know exactly what the updates are going to be. All I've seen so far is a couple of pictures. And it looks like it's kind of raiders and toxic waste. Or like toxic air and, you know, things like that. Could be really interesting. You know, maybe there'll be other ways to even play as survivors. You know, maybe you can play as mutants or who knows. Anything like that could be really interesting. So, that is the 7-day series. There should, at this point in time, be another 7-day series running, because I already know which the next one's going to be. So I should have started releasing it already. I hope you're enjoying that series too. I don't know what the next 7-day series will be after this one and the other one that's be running. I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head, although I do know what it's called, technically speaking. That doesn't make any sense. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It always helps me out a lot. And, of course, I do really appreciate it. And I will see you in the next one.